Like, why is that? Why is that like in the mainstream discussion so frequently today?
You think that it's a distraction from something?
I don't know, man.
Dude, aliens are real, right?
That
was decided?
Well, listen, I don't know. But I think it's very unlikely that we are the only consciousness in the universe, the only intelligent, conscious, communicating being other than like whales and orcas. So if that's the case, so if there are things out there, it's very likely there's going to be many more than we can even imagine. And it's very likely they're going to be older than us. So they probably have figured things out. And if they evolved in a stable atmosphere in a place that doesn't have meteor showers slamming into it every few thousand years like Earth does, maybe they got way further ahead of us very quickly. You know, maybe they didn't have to go through all the brutality. Maybe they never had dinosaurs. Maybe they didn't have to have an asteroid hit them to kill off the dinosaurs. Maybe they're like small lizard intelligence that evolved.
And they're way more advanced.
And they're way more advanced, like a million years more
advanced. But did you see the
court?
You saw the court case, right? Like
yes.
The guy
I'm
being
very closely watching.
The guy
this.
being like, "Yeah, man, we got aliens in the back, bro."
Well, he definitely didn't say it like that, but he said that there are reports that indicate that there are biological entities that have stored in freezers that are of alien. Some, whether it's interdimensional or from another planet, something very different. And they have crashed vehicles, not just one, but many as 12 crashed vehicles. And then there is a UFO crash retrieval program, and they believe that this program was probably what they used when they went to Brazil in, was it 96, the Varginha case?
That long ago.
There's a case in 1996 that James Fox did a great movie on called The Moment of Contact. And The Moment of Contact is all about this one town in Brazil where everyone was there when this UFO was over their city. Like, everyone has a
Was
story.
there evidence, like, were there videos and things of it?
Well, there's a guy who died who carried the body to a car. He carried the body to a car, and they brought it to a hospital, and the hospital's like, "Get that fucking thing out of here." And they brought it to another hospital, and they're like, "Get that fucking thing out of here." Yes. It's all that's all documented. And then the guy who was a soldier who carried this alien being, that guy died of a horrible bacterial infection that they couldn't cure. They didn't know what the fuck it was. He died really quickly. Within 2 weeks, he was dead.
No, man.
And he was a young, fit guy.
No way.
Yeah, so
That's scary.
They have a fucking giant, like, UFO monument in the middle of the city. Like, when you enter into the city in Varginha, there's a huge UFO there. And James Fox is like, he's filming all this and talking to these people. This guy who was he was a police officer that investigated the crash. When they brought him to the scene, they brought him to the woods, to the scene of where this thing supposedly crashed. The guy breaks down and starts crying. I mean, he's fucking weeping. So either he's the greatest actor in the world.
Why was he weeping? Because he was there?
Because he remembered that thing. He remembered seeing that crashed UFO. He remembered seeing this alien body. And these girls, they talked to these two girls that ran into one of the things that was still alive. And they described it. There's an actual statue of it that we have in the studio or in the comedy club.
Yo.
And that's them today. That's them when they were little girls, and that's them today. The whole town saw it, man. The whole town. Like, he kept interviewing people after people that talked about it, that were there. It's crazy.
What's he describing that stick for? I wonder what that's about.
I think he's probably describing the impact, how the thing slammed into the ground.
There
was a crazy lightning storm, apparently. And this thing fell in the crazy lightning storm. It got hit and disabled and crashed into the earth. And apparently, the Air Force sent something to retrieve it. So the Air Force flew into Varginha, Brazil, and that's all been documented by James Fox, too, that they did send a plane there to go retrieve this thing. And now that this guy's come forward, and then the government is allowing him to say it.
I was about to ask.
Yeah, so the government is allowing this guy to say they have a retrieval project. And this is all like they're allowing him to say these things.
I wonder why.